Hey YouTube, Rockstarco13 here. I'm gonna be doing a call with one of my friends on Skype. He had a great idea for a YouTube subject. So let me just call him. Bam. Hey,
Hello.
ready?
Yep.
Alright. How do you want to start this thing off?
I guess introduce me.
Um, this is Christopher, and he's my friend I was talking about.
I have a YouTube account, Thelilchristopher. I may be doing a Let's Play of White Knight Chronicles 2. Sometime maybe towards the end of the year or in the beginning. Not sure, but may or may not happen. Today we're going to be talking about pretty much a RPG topic. Like, I know for a fact that this person's favorite RPG is Birth by Sleep, which is a Kingdom Hearts game, and one of many out of the big series. It's also supposed to be the origin of the series, too, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So, what were your thoughts on the game?
At first, I didn't realize what was going on, which most games you don't. Even though I'd played through the series, I didn't know what was going on until towards the end, whenever it actually explains everything. I didn't know what the whole thing was. I didn't know if it was just a whole separate storyline altogether, kind of like, there's one game example somewhere, or movie example. Okay. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. It's a side story from the original thing, and it's happened after 7.
Which is a bit perplexed, considering, because it makes you go, they never finished 7 to begin with. Then It's like, okay, now you're making a movie to try to bridge this and end the epic saga that everyone has been all into. I'll be honest, I have never played Final Fantasy VII. The ones I played, 10, 10-2 was not all that good. 12 was alright. 13 was like, what the fuck happened to your Square Enix?
Yeah.
It's like, you can make something successful like Kingdom Hearts, Valkyrie Profile, and all that other stuff, but then you throw 13 in our face.
Yeah.
Like, good story, good graphics, but very linear and little choice of what to do, and too straightforward. Another thing to complain about on that note was how the gameplay worked. It was not right. The ATB gauge didn't really work well. There was no control of all your allies, and if the main leader died, pretty much the whole game is over from that point. So everyone else can die, or you can die and everyone else can be alive, and you get a game over.
Yeah.
Which is pretty ridiculous for an RPG, especially a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand how maybe the guest system might work in their concern. They can be incapacitated and you could just continue on. But in White Knight, with their guest system, they have, basically if a guest dies, you get an instant game over due to the fact that it's an important character for the scenario, which I liked because they kept it more realistic. If someone dies, you can't help them.
Yeah. It's, I guess you could say, like Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that's a good example right there, actually. Because once someone dies, they're eliminated from the entire story.
Yeah.
It's game over for them. You just change or possibly screw up a route. You could possibly improve it. Which I thought was interesting, considering Fire Emblem was like that. Like, the only one that I know for a fact most people probably know of was, in my opinion, was probably Dawn of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, which were Ike's episodes as far as I know. As a main protagonist, he wasn't really a Mary Sue. He wasn't, like, over-tanked like Titania. Like, Titania just destroyed everything. So I would not piss that girl off. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
But so did Aqua from Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy,
Kingdom Hearts.
Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
She was pretty masterful. She topped her friends. And the biggest baddie of them all, which was Xehanort. And still got thrown into endless darkness. However, she did make a bond between Sora Roxas. Well, I mean, I already screwed up. You just want to stop it right there and cut that out.
I'll cut it out.
All
Anyway,
right.
so Sora, Riku, and Kairi.
We're connected.
And that bond actually stayed through the whole...
Yes, she put a spell on Kairi saying that she'll always be protected by friends. And you got to see who was her caretaker. But another thing is that was perplexing about that is what happened to her memories.
Yeah.
Because remember in the first two games, she doesn't remember where she came from before. So they never explained her memories there. So maybe the people from Kingdom Hearts can fill us in the next game, possibly. Was there like a memory charm on her to prevent those memories from her life? That way she could probably live a more normal one before she was being hunted by the darkness.
I noticed, again, after the first one, she loses it again. She forgets Sora completely.
Yeah, that much I noticed. But remember, she was I guess you could say in a sleep state where she had no control. But her
Yeah.
heart was bound to Sora's,
Yeah.
which was an interesting fact about that. I mean, like, I'm going to be honest, Sora is kind of boring for a main protagonist. Like, I know he was very major for 1 and 2, as well as the Origins. And it was a very odd one that's supposed to explain what happened between the gap of 1 and 2, which was... What was it called?
Chain of Memories.
Yeah, Rechain of Memories or whatever, which is the PlayStation 2 port.
Yeah, the PlayStation 2 port was the original was Chain of Memories, which is a really, I guess, good game, but I didn't like it for the Game Boy. And it was okay for the PS2. Just from being converted to the Game Boy to the PS2, it didn't work out so well.
Yeah, I mean, you're comparing to one of Nintendo's consoles that was... Well, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it didn't... that shows, like, more fitted to RPGs.
Yeah.
Like, such as the Mario Brother ones, like Mario and Luigi, and things of that nature, which is probably what was more fitted for... along with 2D platforms, not really something that should have been three-dimensional with all the moving and all that. And you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Further note, if any of you are interested in certain types of music, I am into techno.
Same thing.
I like orchestra and all that, and I do like some video game musics. Like, I'm just going to call you by your YouTube account name, which was like Roxas Ikaro or something.
Hiroko 13.
Alright, or that. Basically, he's into metal and stuff like that. He's into Kingdom Hearts, and who isn't, but at the same time, it's kind of overrated at times, too, because
Yeah.
it is a bit exaggerated, though.
I
Like,
agree.
good story and all, but some of the things feel like they belong in other things like Naruto. I mean, running off damn buildings. No human alive is going to do that. Unless you're Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, then you're Mary Sue, and you should go fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding. But, that's besides the point. Feel free to message one of us about anything. I'm just a special guest, so
Yeah.
I'm not really important here unless you absolutely need my opinion on everything.
I'll put your account in the description.
Awesome. If your question who that is, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
This is Little Chris signing out.
Alright. See ya.
Yeah.
That was my buddy Christopher. He's got his own YouTube account. I'll put it in the description below. I will be doing more videos, but like I said, I need ideas. I'm not a very creative person right now because of all the busy schoolwork I've had. Other than that, I can be very creative. Just, I've been too busy lately. Alright, well, see you, YouTube.
One that I need, I'm the one that you loathe. You can watch me corrode like a beast in repose, 'cause I love